Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready. First pitch underway. Wang Young-mook looks at ball one at the top of the zone. So today's lineup, another different one. Wang Young-mook leading things off. Squares around a bunt and pulls it back. So Kwok Bean on the mound, pitching really well this season. 3.18 ERA, 3 games, 5 and 4, 76 innings, 74 strikeouts. As that is ball 3, way up high. And quickly 3-0. And squares around a bunt, and that's ball 4. Take your base, sir. He walks on 4 straight pitches. No sound whatsoever. All right. Jang Jin-hyuk now in the 2-hole, and he goes halfway there, and once again, he's caught. And once again, the same thing that happened over the weekend. He goes 3 feet and then decides he's gonna stop. This manager is flat out garbage. Absolute garbage. All right, Jang Jin-hyuk now looks at ball 1, 1-1. Let's see. And I have no sound for some reason. That one bounces in the dirt. It's 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch and swings and once again strikes out. 2 away. So much change, so different, so different. Evening, Alan. Luckily for you, you get to watch Hanwha piss down their leg. All right, An Ji-young is stepping in now. He's in the 3 spot today. We'll just have a different thing. Yeah, well, sort of. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out why I have 0 sound in my entire ears right now. All right, the 2-1. He goes after ball 3 and fouls it away. 2-2. Let's see. All right, the 2-2 pitch coming up. And catches the bottom corner. And that is a beautiful, beautiful pitch. Definitely caught the bottom, very, 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 very bottom corner. And that will be it for Hanwha. A walk, a caught stealing, and looks like the weekend all over again. Check, see if I have some sound now. Okay, much better. Alright, now I have some sound in my ears. A little too much, but there we go. Alright, Doosan will be having another regular lineup. Barria is back on, yeah, so Barria is on the mound for his second. I will talk about something that I am very, very concerned about. Besides this defense, John Jin Hyuk in left, Iwan Suk in center, and Cheon Sung in right. Barria on the mound. Yeah, well, they were playing Kia though, Kenny. So, but Barria 4.50 ERA. He's played in one game, 4 innings. KT hit 308 against him. Did have 4 strikeouts and 1 walk. My concern for him is he's only throwing 3 pitches. One of the things that, as I was doing my kind of an analytics check and all of that, the biggest thing is he has 4 pitches. He has a 2-seam fastball that he threw a lot in 2022, and it was a really good pitch. And it was the second most popular pitch he threw. And then 2023, he quit throwing that. And when he quit throwing that, he did not do as well. He didn't throw it at all in the first game. And if he tries to throw sliders to these big left-handed bats, as that's ball 1 at the top of the zone there, if he tries to throw sliders to these big left-handed bats, Ramos and Kim Jae-hyun, they're going to end up deposited in the seats, just like it happened against Rojas. So I would love to see him actually throwing a 2-seamer to these lefties, because a lot of the lefties in the KBO chase that down and away pitch. And so fouls that one away. He does have a fastball is going to be around 150 or so. I'm going to guess that they're going to have him throw about 80 pitches today. He threw 64 pitches in his first, and they still have Peña's picture up there for Barria. Yeah, get your stuff together, Doosan, as that one's fouled away. Very well done, Doosan. Prioritizing things that matter. Hanwha's pictures are not one of those things, apparently. All right, once again, the 1-2 pitch. And lifted. Foul. No Shiwan giving chase, but it's into the Fila seats as he catches it in his glove. Well done, Hanwha fan. You will be trying out for the outfield later this week. Ooh, right in the middle. Ouch. This girl's like, wait, what? People in Hanwha? Ha swing. If he throws his 2-seam, I think he'll be a very good pitcher. If he does not throw his 2-seam, I don't think he's going to last very long. I just don't see it. All right, the 1-2, and that's a shot to Kim Tae-yeon. Hits it off his chest, covers first, and that's one away. really interested how Kim Tae-yeon plays. Hitting 350 in the leadoff spot, so they take him out of that leadoff spot. So hits 54 in the second spot, and now he's hitting down in the fifth hole. Just moving him around. You can tell by his facial expression there. He's not into it. All right. EU Chan is stepping in, hitting 344 on the season. Does have plenty of speed. Does have one home run as Willie Bunts. That's in there for a strike. 148 on the gun. So again, he averaged 150 on his fastball in his first start last week on Wednesday. Jae-yoon sets up on the outside and goes way outside. One of the things that a lot of the pitchers need to adjust with is the KBO. The KBO ball actually has a little bit higher seams, and those seams are obviously going to affect his grip a little bit on certain pitches, and that is lifted. Jang Jin-hyuk under it, and 2 away. So the biggest thing is with the bigger seams, obviously as it's spinning and rotating, it's going to catch a little bit more wind, which means it's going to have a little bit more movement than he was used to in the MLB and the AAA. I do know that the AAA ball is a little bit different. So my understanding is the AAA ball is through the Rawlings factor. What's up, Daniel? The Rawlings factory in China, and the MLB is in as that one is in there for strike, and the MLB ball is out of a factory. I want to say out of Alabama. All right, now that's Sanchez's picture. They're like, oh, I don't know which one. As that's Lee Do-yoon, and the throw over and 3 away. Daniel, I'm kind of worried about Hanwha's pitcher. I'm not gonna lie. But he gets through that easily, and 1, 2, 3. I'm worried that he's gonna have 3 pitches in the KBO, and that is not gonna fly for a foreigner. That doesn't fly for a Korean. But gets out of that 1, 2, 3. Only 13 pitches. Again, he should be limited to, I want to say, about 80 pitches, because he only started 1 game in AAA this year. So it's not like he was built up before. It'll be interesting to see how many pitches. Again, I'm going to guess 80 pitches is what he's going to be able to throw. Much more than that. But Guangbin has pitched well this season, 3.18 on the season. At home, he's pitched extremely well, 1.91 ERA. But he hasn't pitched against Hanwha, and last year he had a 2.30 or 2.40, 2.60 ERA, something like that. But against Hanwha, he had a 4.15 ERA. So he's not historically pitched well against Hanwha. We'll see I guess how he does today. But we always have the Hanwha versus Doosan. I don't have anything to take, man. Sorry. I got some uniforms you can take off my hand. Oh, other hand. Over here. All right. No Shiwan is going to lead things off for Hanwha. And it's a ball 1. Chicken party. And hung it, but lifted, skied, and one away. There you go.
We're about to have a beautiful time. Positive vibes, let's go. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Yep.
There you go. Sony, I hope so. I hope so, Sony. All right, Cheon Song is going to step in. He has been struggling, to say the least. Average back down to 236. Looks at ball one. And runs that one up and in. 2-0. 236 on the season. He does have 5 home runs, but a 301 batting average, or 301 on base percentage out of your captain is not good. And that runs in again. Ball 3-0. Cheon Song went 2 for 12 on the weekend, but doesn't get moved around in the lineup. Kim Tae-yeon, on the other hand, as that is ball 4, and he will take his base. I have no idea, Valentine. I live in Korea, so I can watch. I hope this thing doesn't die. All right, Kim Tae-yeon now stepping in. He's moved all the way down to the 6th hole after his last weekend. Average down to 295. Why? That's your parlay, Sony? Ouch. And that misses ball 2. 2-0. 6 straight balls. He's thrown 8 strikes so far in his 23 pitches. He's not somebody that walks a lot, as that one catches the outside corner. So his last 5 games combined, he's walked 10 batters. So not so much. All right, the 2-1 pitch, and that's fouled straight back, 2-2. Maybe. 이번 series 힘들어요. Wangbin, Brandon, Alcantara. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon. Yang AG setting up on the outside. 안녕하세요. And that goes in the ground, and Cheon Song shows off the wheels. We've got ourselves a 3-2 count as that gets away from Yang E.G. Cheon Sung scoots down to second. Pure wheels right there. Pure speed. He is speed. And that's chopped foul. Ichan Shipsanyan? Yeah. Senior citizen getting his steps in on the day. Keeping that arthritis at bay. Due to fans play. And that is not what you want to see as he swings and misses. And that's strikeout to number 3 for Guangbin. Yes, definitely, Daniel. Peraza is injured. He is off the roster. Yeah, but I don't... Banana Uyu. 팬 때문에 무슨 뜻이에요? And the 1-0 pitch. And in there for strike 1-1. The Wall himself hitting 295 on this fine season of his. Probably, definitely his best season. Alright, the 1-1 pitch and fouled down the first base line. 1-2. Alright, here we go. JJ Hoon, the 1-2 pitch. Up high, holds up, and it's 2-2. JJ Hoon, a good weekend for him, minus the fact that he didn't lose. 2 for 9 on the weekend, but good behind the plates. And fouls, that's one out of the way. Yeah, got to rest him for the All-Star game. All right. Well, once again, the 2-2 pitch. Runner on second, 2 outs, top of the second. The number 2 position player is in there, and he fouls it off again. And we will reset for another 2-2 pitch. Yeah. Versus Samsung. Basically, Kia versus Samsung. That's the way the All-Star games always end up. All right, the 2-2 pitch. And blooped to left, but caught. And Hanwha is still looking for its first hits. 2 walks, but nothing to show for it. And we will go to the bottom of the second. Oh, where are the hits? Did Hanwha leave them at the stadium? If they did, I can run by and grab them. If I go as fast as I can on my motorcycle, I can get there tomorrow. Is the only thing faster than my motorcycle is everything minus JJ. 아니요, 한국 야구 AA. All right, we should be coming back here. Bottom of the second, Barria only with 13 pitches in that first inning. Wang Bin really struggling to find his command as Hanwha has no hits, but he's already thrown 35 pitches so far. It was downhill, Nick. It was downhill. I always, every time I'm riding home from the stadium, I always look because you're the easiest person to find. All right, Yang Yi will be leading things off for the original the original Daejeon team. There we go. Finally. All right, first pitch, swing and a miss. A big swingy, no dingy. So, Yang Yi hitting 355 on this season. Last week, a 520 batting average. But only good for third in the league as he looks at ball 1-1. Yang Yi, Yang Yi. And that's lifted. Kim Tae-yeon running in and grabs it in foul territory. And 1-1. So usually I look for your hat, but I think I've come to the conclusion that you don't wear your hat when they lose. That or it's just too hot. All right, the first pitch outside, ball one. Young Sung-wan stepping in. Starting so late. Do you mean starting in the season so late? And chopped foul, 1-2. I assume you mean starting in the season so late. Pena was released, so Barria is his replacement. Because you can only have 3 foreigners, 2 pitchers, and that is crushed. But foul. And that'll stay 1-2. So again, only having 2 pitches is going to be very, very difficult for him. He's going to be mainly a slider guy. Slider than a fastball. Does throw his changeup too, but is that slider way? Yeah, they released... because Pena was not good. yeah, something like that. Pena should not have been re-signed, for one. Yeah, again, as that one is fouled. Kim Tae-yeon giving chase in foul territory up against the Fila zone. Jumps into the netting and not even close. So... if you guys watched my preview show, I mentioned 4 things, actually 5 things that I was worried about with Hanwha. So let's go over those 5 things that I said I was worried about. Number 1, how are they going to score? So what did they do? Changed hitting coaches. I said I was worried about the manager. What did they do? They got rid of him. I said I was worried about An Chi Hong's defense. So, what happened? He's now the DH. And Young Sung Wan lifts that one, No Shi Wan under it, and 2 away. Then, the other two, I said, I don't know why they signed Pena, and he's been released. And I said, I don't know why they re-signed Sanchez. So, 4 of the 5 things that I was worried about coming into the season have come true. 안녕하세요, Yanmi. All right, this is the guy I'm actually really worried about here. As ball on Kim Jae-won. I am worried about the slider to Kim Jae-won. I really am worried about the slider to Kim Jae-won. If he can, as that is lifted straight to Jang Jin-hyuk, and 3 away. All right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we will go to the 3rd inning. Both teams still looking for this thing called a hit. Yeah, he sent in his letter of resignation, and then they finally accepted it. But they hired a guy that's really not that much better. Can't wait for the bunts. Cannot wait for the bunts. Daniel, the thing that drives me crazy is I said in 2020, I quit going to games in 2020 because of that manager. And everybody, like, so many people are like, when I would complain, they'd be like, oh, you just don't like him because they got rid of the foreign coach. And I'm like, no, I didn't like the foreign coach either. Because he managed the exact same way that everyone else does. Like an idiot. And everybody's like, oh, you just don't understand Korean baseball, blah, 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 blah. And then now they're like, oh man, I can't believe we had him for so long. I'm like, yeah. What do I know? Nothing. All right, Lee Do-yoon is going to lead things off for no, you won't. All right. Lee Do-yoon hitting 286 on this season. Looks at ball 1. Again, Gwangmin is not pitching well. As he does catch the bottom of the zone there, 1-1. Hanwha's got to get something because the pitcher and way up and in. So he's thrown 38 pitches now, and he's only thrown 18 strikes. So he's thrown more balls than strikes. They got to take advantage of this here, as that one is right down the middle, 2-2. All right, Lee Do-yoon looks at ball 3 on the outside, 3-2, another full count, the second one so far today. Make sure you frame that, young EG. Make sure you frame that. And holds up, and another walk, another inning, another walk. All right, here it comes, ladies and gentlemen, the bunt. Everybody loves the bunt. Here it comes. Get ready. Oh, ball one. So Iwan Suk hitting 308 on the season. This is really the first time that he's gotten a chance to play regularly since he came into the league. And there he comes. The first hit for Hanwha. Moves runners over. And we've got first and second with no outs, which is awful for Hanwha. He's hit. The thing is he is hit. Yeah, Wang Young Mook, first and second. Very important to bunt here when you got a guy with a 35-40% strikeout rate on deck. Here comes the bunt. And way up high. All right, here comes the 1-0 pitch to the bunter. And yay. They were worried about that little pop-up bunt there. All right, so John Jin Hyuk stepping in 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeouts. And a swing and a miss. Strike one. He looks so awkward when he runs. Alright. And up high, ball one, 1-1. Andrew Anderson. Is that the pitcher? SSG pitcher, right? And fouled away, 1-2. Andrew Anderson. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch to John Jin Hyuk. Runners on second and third. Hanwha, the second best team in the league for batting average with runners in scoring position. I don't have a government name. It's and it's very not Ryan. I can tell you that. Also nowhere near. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch to John Jin Hyuk. Huge spot. He's saying, put it in the dirt. He's going to swing. And that is lifted to right. Romas grabs it. Ito Yoon. And tagging up. And Hanwha finally gets some runs off of a bunt. finally gets runs off of a bunt. Home now stepping in. Looks at strike one. And goes down and gets that one all the way to the warning track. Hanwha takes the lead on a hit, a walk, a bunt, and we will go to the bottom of the third. Yes, you got me. What is it? Nathan with an E. Yes, Nathan with an E. Nathan. I think is that how you would pronounce it? Nathan. All right, we should be headed back soon, I hope. So, Kan Sung Ho will lead things off. Kwang Bin has not been pitching well. I think that's the same thing. She needs help. She needs help. All right, so leading things off is Kan Sung Ho, and he looks at the ball, the bat's going around for a strike. All right, the 0-1 pitch misses upstairs, 1-1. What? Wow. I just looked at it. I'm glad I'm not calling that. Sacrifice bunt after an error, then an error on the pitcher, and then an error on the right fielder. There we go. First strikeout for Mr. Barria. I was looking up something else whenever that happened. I was not there. Oh, I just looked at the call on it. All right, in there for strike one. Junmin Jae, 280 on the season. All right, to the 0-1 pitch here. Did he hold up? Apparently he did. They never even bothered to show the first base umpire making the call. Well done. All right, the 1-2 pitch coming up. Body 32 pitches so far. Again, probably about 80 pitches, 64 in that first outing in his four innings. The biggest thing for him is he doesn't walk a lot of batters. He has much better control, much better as he throws that one way out of the zone. His first pitch strike rate in his last season in the MLB was 66%. And if you talk to pretty much any pitcher, their favorite pitch is strike one, is what they will say. As he steps off the back of the mound and grabs some rosin. Go to Blackhawk. All right, Junmin Jae, the 2-2 pitch, and that's going to be the no-hitter and perfect game out the window. There it goes. Let's see, if I leave now, I can get there by dinner time. This is my walk-up song, just so you know. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? And that's going to be a 4, 6, 3. Safe! Oh, wow. Wow. I imagine that they're going to replay this or review this. Yeah, I used to go to Harrah's all the time, man. Was it Ameristar? Oh yeah, he's out. 4, 6, 3. Double play, Ameristar. Now that will take us to the end of the third on that 4-6-3 double play. He gives up a hit, but he immediately erases the base runner, and Hanwha will head to the fourth up 1-0. Yeah, Ameristar. Yeah, they used to have a really good thing where, because I would sit at the poker tables, and yeah, I remember you could you earned points and you could get a free room from your points. You could either, you earn so many points. I would be there for 6 to 8 hours and earn a free room. Is like, yes, is it like 6 hours you get a free buffet and 8 hours you get a free room? I mean, this was years ago. This was 12 years ago, something like that. Yeah, 12 years ago. No. I think I played 1-2. There was no max bet, I don't think. I thought there was a 1-2 and a 2-5, maybe. I can't remember. It's been so long. There was definitely no max bet. Maybe it was, but I don't remember that. All right, Noshiwan stepping in, leading things off. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a fly out to center. Looks at strike 2. 277. Yeah, I want to say it was 1-2. And that's lifted to center, and just at the base of the wall, he's going to cruise into second base with a leadoff double. I did say that he is, they have hit Kwon Bin well last year and the year before. 안녕하세요. Sayonara. All right, Noshiwan cruising into second base. All right, Cheon-sung now stepping in and looks at ball 1. He walked on 4 straight pitches in his first at-bats. 236 on the season. Still really struggling with that captain's curse of Hanwha. And the 1-0 pitch fouled down the first base line. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch in the dirt. 2-1. Okay, so we got Noshiwan on second, Cheon-sung with a 2-1 count. Cheon-sung with a runner on second. He is 0 for 9, as that one is fouled, but he drops it. 2-2. Cheon-sung. And Kwon Bin wants a new ball. A new ball, a new ball, a new ball. Outside, ball 3, 3-1. Kwon Bin really struggling with command today. As that is pitch number 60, but only 31 for strikes. So 50% of the pitches he has thrown have been balls, and that is ripped into left field. That is going to roll up against the wall. Noshiwan going to cruise on in. And the big 3-2. And he needed that bad. Just hung a curveball. I could have hit that. All right, big start here. Change in places with Noshiwan. Doubles the lead for Hanwha, 2-0. Kim Tae-yeon now stepping in, struck out in his first at-bats. Hopefully with a little relief from not having to do everything himself way down in that 6 hole. We'll see what he does. No. Why? You better be pulling this back. You had better be pulling this back. Like, how stupid do you have to be calling for a bunt? You literally just hit 2 doubles off the guy, and now you're going to bunt. Like, could we not have the manager in the goddamn league? I mean, how stupid, like, how crappy of a manager could you possibly be? Imagine that, another double. How sweet would it be if there was a double and then a double and the double and a double and there were no outs? Wouldn't that be awesome to have a way more runs? But no. 안녕하세요. just don't get how you can be such a crappy manager. People are like, oh, you were the greatest thing ever because you won with the greatest players the KBO's ever had 15 years ago. Like, why? Like, I just don't understand. Like, now I mean, box over, JJ Hoon over third. 근데 한화 감독 왜 번트해요? 한화 이기는데 번트 필요하지 않아요. 근데 안타 1루타 번트? 왜 번트해요? 근데 1루타 근데 득점 많아요. 근데 그 감독 병신. And now there's a freaking pinch runner. And again, like here, why are you using Eurogyol? Why are you using your left? Why are you using your outfielder to pinch run on third base when you could be using whoever's going to go in? I know you don't speak Korean. I'm talking to the people in the vertical chat. Like, I just don't, like, it's like he's never, ever managed a game before in his life. Like, why are you using... Oh, my God. I don't even want to watch this garbage team. Like, I've never seen a team that constantly hires the most incompetent morons to manage the team. Like, how is it possible that you're like, okay, you're the dumbest person that could possibly be in the dugout. Hey, we're going to hire you. Like, it's an embarrassment to the game of baseball to watch these Hanwha managers just piss down their leg every time. It's embarrassing. I honestly hope Hanwha loses. I hope Hanwha loses. I cannot believe how stupid the managers for Hanwha. I just don't even want to. I literally don't want to watch this team. Like, they're so embarrassing to watch. I mean, literally, you're pinch running for your catcher. Put in Pak Song On. The guy's not that much slower than Eurogyol, and you're not wasting an outfield position. You just wasted an outfield position. So, oh crap, I hit the wrong button. He came out of the game because he was hurt. He came out of the game because he was hurt. But he was hurt going to second. Like, why didn't he come out there? So, EJ Wan is now back behind the plate. Romas, first pitch, ripped foul. 0-1. Romas hitting 325 on this season. 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out to the first baseman. Lifts that one. Yuan Suk under it. And 1 away. Alright, Ha Kyung-in stepping in 0 for 1 on the day. Grounded out to shorts. Takes time. I just can't believe how freaking stupid he is. It's amazing. People think he's great. Two and 0. Misses up high. I have those same glasses, Nick. In there for strike 3 and 1. All right, to the 3-1 pitch, lifted, skied, shortstop under it, and that is another 1, 2, 3 inning. And we will go to the 5th inning. Still looking for a manager that's not incompetent. right. Guangmin is still out there. 75 pitches on the day for him, and they will be back to the top of the lineup. Wang Young Mook 0 for 0 on the day. Looks at ball one low. He walked and was caught stealing halfway to second, and then sacrifice bunts, and that's going to be a 5-3 putout. The fact that they only scored 3 runs is gonna hurt them. I'm saying it now. All right, John Jin Yuk now looks at ball one at the top of the zone. John Jin Yuk with the sacrifice fly that is currently the winning run. That's going to be a rounder to third, and almost got halfway through his song. 2 away. So Hanwha now has one outfielder on in the dugout, on the bench. They have Chaen Ho, who was hurt in his in the game Sunday. They have Kim Tae-yeon, who could play right field barely. But then they don't have anybody to play first. Yeah, so An Chi-hong stepping in, and looks at strike one at the top of the zone. An Chi-hong 0 for 2, struck out looking in the first at beautiful pitch in the bottom corner. And then flew out to left in his last at bats. Breaks that one into the seats. Wow, what is that guy doing? Why are you catching that ball? Guy out in the stands just looked at it, hit the stairs, and then just watched it go. A DH can move into the field, but then that DH position now becomes a pitcher. So, like, if he were to go to first, so it wouldn't help because he would go to first and Kim Tae-yeon would go to right, which is not really helping because you're taking Chae Sung, who is a better right fielder. And that's going to be ripped just inside the line. He's going to turn and stroll into second with a 2-out double. Doosan 말? Like 존댓말? 할 수 있는데. 근데 새로 와면 새로 방송 한국 사람 많아요. 근데 가로 와면 외국 사람 많아요. 네, 조선 알아요. 삼국시대. All right, No Shiwan looks at strike one, the 0-1 pitch. 아니요. 저 하기는 No Shiwan lifts that one. Ramos under it. And 3 away. They get a hit, but nothing of it. And we will go to the bottom of the 5th. 3-0 on a couple doubles, 3 doubles, and a stupid sacrifice punt. I would love to. I have seen the pitcher hit a few times in the KBO. Not once has it ever been a hit. I've yeah, it's been pretty bad. All right, so we are back for the bottom of the fifth here. Sorry, that's not right. Yes, bottom of the fifth. All right, Yang Yiji will be leading things off for Doosan. Barria, 45 pitches through 4 innings. All right, so Barria, 13 pitches, 12 pitches, 10 pitches, 10 pitches. Pitching to contact, letting his defense do the work. Only 1 strikeout, but that's in there for a strike. 0-1. Yang Yiji popped up to the first baseman in foul territory in his first at-bats. And sets up a little outside swing, and that's going to be up the middle. Wang Young-wook makes the play, but can't get it out of his glove as he falls back over. And they will have a runner. Wow. That, I'm sure they'll give him an infield hit on that. I'm not surprised. Very impressed with that SBS. They've got the Doosan colors there for their base runners. All right, Young Sung Hwan, and that's going to be a shot to No Shiwan. He picks it up, throws the second, and not in time, but gets the 1 out on a play. I think if he... great to stop it, gather himself, and throw to second to get the 1 out. Yang Yiji, not the most fleet of foot. And, ooh, was he even near the bag? Ooh. There will be none of that, Jimmy. None of that. All right, Yang Song Hwan now on first, trading places with Yang Yiji, and Kim Jae-hwan will step in. Way up high, 1-0. Yeah, Nick, I'm gonna have to watch it later. The problem is they're gonna, every Hanwha fan and every manager for Hanwha in the history of the game is gonna be like, see, this is what happens if you bunt. All right, the 1-0 pitch. And up high, 2-0. Jimmy, if you're wanting a little bit of English talk and English chat, I also have a horizontal that has a little bit more English in it. And that's going to be a bloop right over the shortstop. Yang Sung Hwan is going to go to third, standing up, and they've got runners on the corner now. As I'm going to guess that that was on a slider. Change it. Yep. Again, I talked about this He's got to have a different pitch than that slider for these left-handed hitters. Nick, I would almost say that every Korean manager cherishes the bunt more than their own family jewels. All right, 1-1, or sorry, first and third, no outs. Kang Seung Ho was stepping it, struck out looking in his first at bat in 278 on the season. First real effort Barria has had to put in all game. 51 pitches, 52 coming up. And first pitch swing, and Noshiwan, the 5-4, safe. As they get to one run, I believe they're going to replay it, but he does have some speed. I hope I might as well get over here. Ooh. And it's got to be in the back of the glove. I don't know if they can overturn that. Yeah. The problem is they called him safe on the field. And I don't think they can replay it, or I don't think they can overturn it. I think if they would have called him out on the play, that he would have been considered still out. Well, Doosan gets one run back. Junmin Jae now stepping in. He had the first hit for Doosan, and that gets way from EJ Wan, and he's going to be over at second on the wild pitch. Now a single scores a run. 안녕하세요, superstar. Oh, Barria, 53 pitches now. He's only thrown 8 pitches in this inning, but he's nearing that 64 pitch that he threw in the first game. So we will see a mound visit there. All right. We do have 2 outs here. So 2 outs, 1-0 pitch. Junmin Jae, 1-1 on the day. And lifts that one deep but foul up into the upper deck. And 1-1. So for Hanwha here, they've got to get out of this, even just giving up one more run. Because Barria is only going to be able to throw 80. Guangbin is probably done for the day, I would imagine, as that misses outside. 2-1. Guangbin, he's only thrown 86 pitches. He throws 100 pitches to 110 pitches, so I imagine he will be back out for the 6th inning, at least for Doosan. But here comes the 2-1 pitch. And another foul out of way. 2-2. So pitch number 57 coming up. And the 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, up by 2, way outside, 3-2. First full count that Barria has seen on the day. Thank goodness you have those sunglasses on. It's 8 p.m. All right, the 3-2 pitch and fouled down the line. Reset. Another 3-2 pitch. Barria laboring a little bit. This will be pitch number 14 of the inning, which will be the most he's thrown today in one inning. And the 3-2 pitch, way outside, ball 4. And they've got runners on first and seconds for Josu Heng, who grounded into a 4-6-3 double play already today. The number 9 hitter for the original Doosan team. Right now, again, Josu Heng 0 for 1 on the day, 4-6-3 double play, and misses just at the top of the zone, hitting .278 on the season, playing center field. So does have speed if for some reason they need to go to first on a ground out. Strike 1 in there. 1-1. Barria would love a strikeout here. Lotte, Doosan, SSG, and Hanwha fans together. Nothing unites people like awful dance moves. And the 1-1 pitch. And that is ripped foul. And the ball boy runs out onto the field to grab that. And pitch number 63 coming up for Barria. Barria. And here comes the 1-2 pitch once again. And fouls that one down the third base side. And resets once again for another 1-2 pitch. And this will be his KBO career tying most pitches coming up. Number 64. And misses low, 2-2. This will be pitch number 20 of the inning here for Barria, as he has labored pretty hard with a leadoff single by Yang Yiji, and then not able to turn the double play, then another single, and then not able to turn the double play and a walk. As swings at a pitch in the dirt, and that is gonna be the end of the fifth as he gets out of it. Only gives up one, and we will go to the sixth. Hanwha up 3-1. But first, a little break.
승리를 보라 희망의 날개를 펼치고 날아보자 하나 이글스 꿈의 이글스 감동의 이글스 언제나 승리뿐이다 패기와 정열뿐이다 우리 꿈을 향해 모두 함께
Alright. Hanwha will leading things off in the sixth inning. Sung who had an RBI double in his last at bats. First pitch, or sorry, second pitch, and that's one away. 5-3 ground out. 탱공 한 근데 6번 타자 Oh, do they really? And that's way low in the dirt. It's 1 and 2. I never really pay attention to any of that, because I don't. When I'm at the games, I don't look that way. I always look towards the plate as he swings at that one and it fouls it away. Yeah, so they there was no real actual romanization rules, which is why so many guys have different romanizations. Able to lay off of that in 2-2. The professor actually changed his name. His name used to be spelled a little bit different, but he went and changed it to its current state. And lifts that one. Right fielder giving chase, but just in, and he's going to be on first with a single. Good to see him finally getting some hits, even if it's a bloop lucky one like that. Yeah, I want to say 2-3 years ago, they came up with an actual official romanization spelling thing. Thank you for the hearts, whoever that was. Thank you. All right. Ramos over there in right field. EJ Wan, first pitch swinging, and that's going to be a single. And Hanwha is going to have runners at first and second. Yes, make sure you get extra excited for the camera. That's another. That's always been like that. Oh. Yeah, that one I don't get that one either. All right, Ido Yoon now runners at first and second. First pitch swing. Yeah, I don't get it. That's why I never write them in English. Like if you look at like that's one of the reasons why the names on here, even though I'm doing an English broadcast, is always Korean because I don't know how to pronounce it. Pitch. No idea, Mamita. Ooh. It's always possible in the KBO, Mamita. Always possible. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch to Ido Yoon, pitch number 98 for Gwangbin, and that's rips in between the first and second baseman. And Kim Tae-yeon will slide in, and that's 3 straight singles and an RBI for Ido Yoon, and Hanwha takes the 4-1 lead. Why did it? I believe, is that it for him? And that'll be it for him as we will have ourselves a pitching change. As the 3 straight singles will end Gwangbin's day. And they will be bringing in Jamsil. So Jung Chul-won will be the first pitching change of the day. And I will get you guys some stats. So Gwangbin's day is done. 5.1 innings, 4 runs, all earned, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, 99 pitches, 8 hits. And again, he has not pitched well against Hanwha. He did not pitch well last year, a 4.15 ERA, 1-1 in 3 games. And he did not pitch well in 2022 either, 6.19 ERA. And Hanwha hit 314 against them in 2022. He went 1-2 in those 3 games. So he is done for the day. They will be into the Doosan bullpen when we get back. Right there, the first pitch that we missed. And Iwan Suk looks at a strike as we barely get to see it. So 1 out. Jung Chul-won on the mound. I will get some stats for him as soon as they pop up on the screen. And that's strike 2 at the bottom of the zone. Maybe. So Iwan Suk, 333 on the season, 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. All right, the 0-2 fouled away. Jung Chul-won, 15 games this season, 4.97 ERA. He's 2-1 with no holds but 6 saves. 12.2 innings. Opponents are hitting 296 against him. 15 strikeouts, 15 walks, and a 2.05 whippy. All right, the 0-2 pitch. And goes it. Ball fouls it way up into the stands. And 0-2. 올해 KBO 최약해요. Alright, to the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be a chopper foul as Yarniji kicks it to make sure that it stays foul and 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Iwan Suk looking for hit number 2. Way upstairs. 2-2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. He is tough to double up even if he does put it on the ground. EJ1 has negative speed over at second base. He's going to need a double to score. If he scores, chances are Ito Yoon is going to be right behind him. And the 2-2 pitch, way upstairs, ball 3. And ball 4, take your base. As he comes in and immediately loads the bases for Mr. Mookie himself. This is outside, 1-0. Don't be swinging. Yes. A bunt grand slam. I like it. Misses outside, 2. I really should get his music, but I still don't have it. That's ball 3, 3-0. And that one's in there for a strike, 3-1. Again, coming into the game, the 3-1 pitch and foul. Out of play. 3-2, and another full count. He's faced two batters, and both of them. All right, the 3-2 pitch misses, and that's is gonna be an RBI walk. 5-1 on the walk RBI. Welcome to the KBO. RBI walk. And that's going to bring up John Jean Hyuk. John Jean Hyuk is 0 for 2 on the day with a sacrifice fly. First pitch swinging, and that's going to be a drops in, and he's going to... I don't know what he's going to do. A little bloop into center field, falls in front and moves everybody up, and that's gonna be like, I was waiting for him to fake the catch and then so he could throw to second. I just wasn't sure what the heck that was. Like, I was just like, what's going on? All right, well, on Cheong now. Looks at strike one, 0-1. And that's ripped foul. All right, the 0-2 pitch, and in the dirts. Did he go? Did not go. 1-2. And he has a very big tendency to be chasing those pitches in the... Ooh. All right, the 1-2 pitch coming up. Bases loaded, looking for some runs. And lifted foul down the line, 1-2. Important to get a win here as Lotte is right on their heels, but losing 3-1. And that's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. Hanwha gets some insurance runs. And we will go to the bottom of the 6th. Big inning for Hanwha. Able to get some insurance runs, 3 insurance runs. Yeah, pretty close. He manages like it. Maybe he'll get his 900th win and then retire. I don't care if they're winning. They still have been managed awful. I will be right back, guys. I have to grab something. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, we should be coming back. Bottom of the 6th here. We'll see, is Barria coming back out? Yep, he will be back out. I imagine this will be his last inning here. Ramos is going to lead things off for Doosan. And looks at ball 1. Very important here that Hanwha does not give up more than 1 run. Actually, I would say more than 2. As Barria has been sitting for a very long time. So, he just had the 5th inning stretch after pitching for 20 pitches in the 5th, giving up that 1 run in the 5th, and then had the 5th inning stretch, and then the very long top of the order there. This inning is going to be very, very, very important for Barria, as it will probably be his last. And that's way outside. Where is Ramos from? Puerto Rico. All right, fouls that away, makes it 3-2. His 2nd full count of the day for Barria. And the 3-2 pitch lifts it, and that's going to be Sky left fielder Jang Hyuk, and 1 away. All right. Yu-chan stepping in now. He's also 0 for 2. Flew out to left field and then grounded into a 4-3 putout in his last at-bat. Looks at strike 1, 145. So average down to 333 for the second baseman. And that one bounces everywhere, hits somebody. I didn't see who it hits, but 1-1. No, bounces off the catcher and then hits the bats. And that is going to be a foul. 1-2. Little bloopy foul over down the third base line. Caught his cleat, his front foot. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Oh, we did have one out here. And goes down, gets it, popped it. First baseman in foul territory, and that's 2 away. So, update on Che Jae-hoon. He was taken out. His left hamstring was feeling uncomfortable, so they replaced him. hamstrings are never fun. Hopefully he is back because the other options are not the best. As ball one misses outside. All right, the 1-0 pitch coming up to Young Min. And that's in there for strike 1-1. Young Min 0 for 2 on the day, averaged down to 363. He grounded out to short and then popped up to short also. See about a liner to short here. Or a swing and a miss, 1-2. Min was hitting extremely well in the beginning of the season, then went down with an injury. He's trying to get himself back. And that's going to be a 6-3. 3 away. And that will be probably all for Barria, who just gets his first quality starts. We will go to the 7th inning. Hanwha up big 6. I imagine that's Barria's the end of his day, but ends up with 6 innings pitched, 79 pitches, 52 for strikes, 3 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and 1 earned run on the day. Quality pitching from him. Again, I still do have some worries. Do have some substitutions. Jamsil will take over on the mound for Doosan. And Ramos will also come out of the game in right field. Jamsil, 5.95 ERA on the season. 1-2, 3 holds, 90.2 innings, 15 strikeouts, 9 walks, and a 1.68 WHIP. No Shiwan will lead things off for Hanwha in this 7th inning here. Right fielder is making his he was just called up today. Only other day he's played was the doubleheader day for Doosan against Q. That is nowhere close to the strike zone. And also misses the strike zone. All right, the 2-0 pitch coming in. That one is in there for strike 2-1. Side armor, Jamsil drops a little bit below the very side. Not quite a submariner by any chance. And big swing. All right, the 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be a liner back up the middle. And Hanwha's got another base runner. As he is on for the second time today. A double, a single. Well, I'd like to thank you for betting for Doosan. Thank you. Because of your bets, Hanwha has a chance to win. It's like sponsoring a child. I love that there's more Hanwha fans at the Doosan game. And Jamsil will step in. He's 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI double, a ground out for third baseman, and a walk. Average up to, I don't know, but he is hitting .625 in his career against this pitcher, against Pak Jamsil. And ball 2 inside, 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch inside, 3-0. I imagine he will be taking this pitch all the way with Kim Tae-yeon on deck. And takes strike 1 on the outside corner, 3-1. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I don't want it to happen. Don't think it will happen. But it's what the baseball gods would want for all the stupid bunts in this game. All right. Chopped foul, 3-2. Okay, here comes the 3-2 pitch to Jamsil, his second full count of the day, and swings through that one. Not even close. Slider down and away against the right-handers. Kim Tae-yeon will now step in. He singled in his last at-bat, came around to score on the other single by Lee Do-yoon. And he is 1 for 2 on the day. Welcome to the horizontal, the little bit livelier of the 2 strings. 1-0 on that pitch. Alright, the 1-0 pitch coming up to Kim Tae-yeon. Pak Jamsil, pitch number 13. And lays off, but catches the outside corner. Daejeon team losing to the Daejeon team. And misses low, 2-1. All right, but they're in third, Nick. All right, the 2-1 pitch. Again, Hanwha's manager was the manager of the Doosan Bears before they went on their big run of 7 straight Korean series. And that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. And we will go to the bottom of the 7th. Hanwha still up 6-1. They are the best team in Chungcheongdo. That is no doubt. That inspires. That is definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility.
사랑한다 이글스 영원하라 이글스 승리를 향한 함성을 다 같이 외쳐 사랑한다 이글스 영원하라 이글스 승리를 향한
We're back. Bottom of the 7th here. Han Sung-hyuk out on the mound now for Hanwha, as he will look to start the holds. Aneo.
사랑한다 이글스 영원하라 이글스 승리를 향한 함성을
All right, Hanwha's going to get 9 outs without giving up 5 runs. Starts here with Yang E.G. 1 for 2 on the day. Looks at ball 1 on the outside, 1-0. Yang E.G. 1 for 2 on the day. Singled in his last at bat. Was erased by the Yang Sung-won ground ball. And that is another single. This game is never over as, again, you got to get 9 outs with a bullpen in the KBO, which is always a fun time. And then on top of that, you have to think about Doosan, who leads the league or is tied for the league with home runs with 71 on the season. All right. Yang Sung-hyuk. Yang Sung-won. I don't even know what I'm saying, and that misses 1-0. Oh, Yang Sung-won grounded out in his last at-bats. Exact same situation 2 innings ago. Runner on first, Yang E.G. after a single. And then fouls that one straight back 1-1. Then grounded into a 5-4 put out, but was able to beat the throw out at first. Also, popped up to no Shiwan over at third way back in the 2nd inning. So 0 for 2, but does have the 1 run scored for Doosan as he came around on the 5-4 put out for Kang Sung-ho. And that one's also fouled straight back 1-2. Hanwha had a chance to sign Yang Sung-won earlier or in the off season and was not able to do it. There were rumors of him being signed Same with after the An Chi Hong signing. And swing and a miss. And Yang Yiji goes to second, and he is out. What an awful display of base running. Wow. That was... Oh, wow. Best Korean player of all time. Wow, that was awful. That was so bad. All right, Kim Jae-hwan stepping in, looks at ball. God, that was awful. That was so bad. Oh my God, that was bad. And Kim Jae-won chops that one foul. 1-1. I don't know, the greatest Korean player or the greatest KBO player? That was so bad. All right, the 1-1 pitch and misses low, 2-1. Best Korean player. I mean, you have to go with either Park Chan-ho or Sushin Chu. Maybe Chae Dong-won. The problem is the best Korean players didn't play in the KBO. So it's hard to measure them how they were. Obviously, you'd think Chae Dong-won after they named the Cy Young Award after him. All right, the 3-2 pitch coming up to Kim Jae-won. Pride and joy of Hanwha right there, Nick. And struck him out. 2 strikeouts, a slowest attempted steal in the history of the KBO. And we will go to the 8th inning. Hanwha. And just what a weird game. This game has just been weird. Feels so strange. Like Sunday's game never felt like Hanwha was winning it. You know, just flat out come out with it, man. No need to hide it. It's like the bunts actually worked, and then you had a sacrifice bunt when you just had 2 doubles to lead off an inning, and a balk and then the runner gets to third and decides that he's too hurt to run, even though he got hurt running to second, but there was the balk, and then it's just been so weird. Really just been strange. All right, but right, but people won't see that. They'll be like, "Oh, well, they moved him to third and he came home on the yeah." I'm sorry, but if Chae Jae-hoon is able to get to second on a double, that double would have scored a run. Okay. All right. EJ Wan, 1 for 1 on the day. And looks at strike one on the outside corner. Kim Young Shin now on the mound for Doosan. I will get that changed. And low, ball one. And way outside. 2-1. That hat has got to be hard or hot. And this is offense, ladies and gentlemen. This is peak offense ability. Your backup catcher with 2 singles on the day. Just offense. I wonder if he's going to come out. That's a lot of running for him. All right, Ilo Yoon now stepping in. Misses inside. Ilo Yoon 1 for 2 on the day. And that's ripped down the line. 1-0. All right, the 1-1 pitch coming up. Sets up on the outside, goes up way high, but he went around. Can we get a replay of that? Oh yeah, definitely went around. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch to Ito Yoon. 1 for 2 on the day, looking for hit number 2 from the 8-hole. And we'll look at strike 3. A beautiful pitch, honestly. A little backdoor slider. That's going to bring up Iwan Sok, who is 1 for 2 on the day with a single, a strikeout, and a walk in his last at-bats. And a swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch coming up. Iwan Sok looks at strike 2 at the top of the zone. 1, 0-2. Need a home run here for EJ Wan to score. All right, the 0-2 swing and a miss at a pitch up at his eyes, and that is out number 2. All right, that is going to flip the lineup back around for Mr. Mookie. That's a home run swing there. already halfway over the fence when you swing at that one. And a chopper to second, grabs it, throws 3 away. All right, we will go to the bottom of the 8th. Hanwha still hanging on. Six to 1. I imagine Kim Gyu-yeon will be making his way into the game. Kim Gyu-yeon? Park Sang-won? Who's coming in? Surely they're not going to keep Han Seung-hyuk out there still. Or are they going to push it? Park Sang-won will be coming in. Oh, Park Sang-won will be making his way into the game for Hanwha. Again, 5-run lead. Hopefully they're not thinking about using their closer. I want to see some Ks and some kicks. I was a little upset that I didn't get any good kicks when I was trying to record some on Sunday. I'm not going to lie, I was a little upset. Alright, we should be coming back here. I think we're going to end up coming back to watching a pitch come across the plate. No wind blowing in Seoul tonight. Look at the difference in fans. Hanwha's side packed. If you're expecting a surprise, I'm sorry. You're not going to get one from me. Alright, it's Park Sang-won now on the mound for Hanwha. He's going to face Kang Seung-ho, who is 0 for 2 on the day. Does have an RBI, though. Oh, that's the wrong page. Sorry. He is, yes, he does have an RBI. And fouls the first pitch off 0-1. So strikeouts and a 5-4 ground out, but was able to beat out the throw, and he is the lone RBI for the Doosan Bears. And outside, 1-1. And lifts that one up. Center fielder giving chase. Under. Oh, wow. Hanwha. Center fielder running underneath it decides to look at the shortstop who pointed, and then the ball drops in. Hanwha playing Hanwha defense. Junmin Jae now up. He is 1 for 1 on the day with a single and a walk. And that could be... Oh, Hanwha. All right, well... That one's going to be shot center. Grabs that one this time, though. And 1 away. Wow. Just, again, I talk about it all the time. They just don't play fundamentals. Their fundamentals, their basics, their foundation of skills is just awful. All right, Jusu Hang 0 for 2 on the day. And the throw over to first, nowhere close to being in time. And upstairs, 1-0. Hanwha just, at this point, just trade runs for outs. You need five outs. Okay. Oh, Doosan has just not looked good at all. Lots of just bad mistakes. Hanwha is trying their best as that one misses low, 2-0. So again, just a weird game altogether. Weird game today. All right, the 2-0 pitch, way outside, 3-0. He does have this tendency when he wants to throw hard, he wants to throw really hard, and ends up what happens is he can't find the strike zone. So here comes the 3-0 pitch. Right down the middle, strike one, 3-1. So see how he does now that he wants to flirt and skate around that. He's thrown 9 pitches so far, and 4 of them have been for strikes. And that one misses inside. Ball 4, and they've now got runners on first and second with 1 out, and the top of the order coming up. Luckily, is Ramos is not in the game, as EJ1 will take a little trip out to the mound. So Pak Song-wan struggling, 10 pitches, 4 of them for strikes, and that includes the flyout and the single. Ramos was removed defensively a couple innings ago, so Jun Da-min is in. He's batting 0 on the season, 0 for 1. Was just called back up today. So Jun Da-min apparently he is speed though, as that one catches the inside, 0-1. So in the second league, he's hitting 244. Does have 2 home runs in the second league. He is young. He is 22, as that misses 1-1. So he was drafted last year out of graduate school. Always. And that's upstairs, ball 2. He tries to throw hard and can't find the strike zone. Very, 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 very common for Pak Song-wan. All right, the 2-1 pitch sets up right down the middle, and he misses again, 3-1. Cannot imagine that he's going to be swinging at all. Because again, he's now thrown 14 pitches, and only 5 of them have been strikes. Kim Bom-soo and Ju Hyun Sang warming up on in the dugouts, or in the dugout, in the bullpen. All right. The 3-1 pitch fouls it away. 3-2. I mean, yeah, like, but the problem is he can't throw strikes. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Calls time as Pak Sung-won gives him the dirty stare. The 3-2 pitch sets up right down the middle and swing and a miss on ball 4. Helping him out there. All right, that's going to bring up Yu Chan. Yu Chan 0 for 3 on the day. I mean, nobody's hitting a home run on that. I was at his neck. All right, Yu Chan 0 for 3 on the day with a fly out to left, a grounder to second, and then a foul pop up to the first baseman, and looks at ball 1, 1-0. A little bit different in size and build. All right, the 1-0 pitch. The home team, Doosan, is up, Jonathan, and 1-1. Why did that not go 1-1? There we go. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. 357 batting average with runners in scoring position. Looks at strike 2 on the outside corner. Bringing his paintbrush. All right. Big pitch here. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. 2 strikes. Number 2 batter sets up outside and just paints the corner and gets out of it. A huge step up for Pak Sung-won as he is able to get out of that inning after a single and a walk, and then able to strike out 2. And they will go to the 9th. Hanwha still hanging on with that lead, 6-1.
다 같이 일어나 최강한 너의 승리를 위하여 함성 발사!
All right, Hanwha, you are just going to make it interesting all night long. And this game just has such a weird feeling. Doosan will have their 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up whenever they finally get to bat again. Hanwha has their 2, 3, 4 coming up. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Will they bring out the closer with a 5-run lead? I mean, this manager's a moron, so possibly. He's going for his 900th win, so it's very, very possible that he will waste a bullpen arm so that he can get his 600th win. He seems like a selfish bastard, honestly. Alright, how about we show the game instead of staring at a bunch of lights? They do. There's a lot of table seats in the KBO. Because a lot of couples, and that's in there for a strike. John Jin Hyuk leading things off. 1 for 3 with a big sacrifice fly RBI and a single with an RBI, and swings through that 0-2. They do have some sweeps, but yeah. And then they also have like boxes. So like they just kind of have like boxes around the table, so that like you're in your own little thing, but it's not like a seat or anything like that. All right, to the 1-2 pitch coming in, and that's misses outside. 2-2, as Yang E.G. says, that's an excellent pitch. Lee Hoon is in. And that's fouled away. Keeps it 2-2. So Lee Hoon on the mound, the big lefty for Doosan. He's tall. No way. He's only one. He's my height, really? And that is a big hook. As John Jin Hyuk goes down for strikes on the second time today. I have no idea when I'll be back. It's so hard to get back. It's just such a long, awful flight. As An Jeong steps in 0-1. So An Jeong 1 for 4 on the day with a strikeout, a fly out to left, a 460 double play, a swing and a miss on that one, a double. Sounds good. They're easy to spot. There's only 3 of them. All right, the 0-2 pitch. And that's going to be a grounder to the first baseman and 2 away. And here comes No Shiwan. No Shiwan been on base twice today with a double and a single. Also a fly out to center and a fly out to right. This is the biggest difference in the game. The biggest lead, this five-run lead here in Hanwha. 1-run game in Incheon, a 4-run game in Changwon, a 1-run game in Daegu, and a 3-run game down in Busan. And that's ripped foul. 1-1. Whoa, big old hook, but did not hook enough. Yeah. And that hook was in there, 2-2. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch to Noshiwan. And a swing and a miss. And we will head to the ninth inning. Hanwha up 6-1, needing 3 outs, facing the 3, 4, 5 hitters. And very important that this game is going quickly, as the quicker the better. 0. We will see who comes out for Hanwha. I imagine they're going to have somebody out there. Kim Bum-soo will come on for Hanwha. I'm sure there's Hanwha fans cussing up a storm right now. All right. Here we go. Bottom of the ninth. Hanwha needs 3 outs before they give up 5 runs. Kim Bum-soo on the mound. He is number 9 in home runs given up and number 11 in hit by pitches or hit batters. But again, only need 3 outs before you give up 5 runs. Should be able to do that without getting to your closer. And Ha Kyung-min will lead things off for Doosan. 0 for 3 on the day. 2 ground outs to short and a fly out to shorts. And first pitch underway. That's right down the middle. Strike 1. 0-1. All right, the 0-1 pitch, and fouled away 0-2 as the ball flops back out to Kim Bum-soo on the mound. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Okay. And that is going to be lined, and that's down in front of the left fielder for a single. He was hitting .375 against left-handed pitching coming into today's game, coming into that at-bats, and he's just making it a little bit better. All right, that's going to bring up Yang E.G. He is 2 for 3 on the day, 2 singles, and the slowest stolen base attempt of the day. I believe that is an actual award. And ball 1. All right, here comes the 1-0 pitch from Kim Bum-soo. Yang A.G. No. Dave, no. And got under it, lifts it up. Center fielder giving chase under it, and one away. Dave, no. Not at all. Not at all. Some of the dumbest things I've seen. Like, every day I watch this guy manage, it just gets worse and worse. All right, here we go. Yang Sung-wan 0 for 3 on the day. Swings at the first pitch. I wish there was, Dave. Something to help him realize that you got against the starting pitcher, you hit a double. He's pitched awful. You hit a double. Then your next at bat, the next guy hits another double. So back-to-back doubles to start off an inning. You're up by 2. Perfect time to bunt. Excellent time to bunt. First 2 batters reach on back-to-back doubles. You're up by 2. 4th inning. Perfect time to bunt. And that is ripped foul. 1 and 2. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch from Kim Bum-soo, as if they would ever take the camera off the manager. And the 1-2 pitch, and fouled away, stays at 1 and 2. All right, here comes again the 1-2 pitch in the dirts, 2 and 2. All right, the 2-2, and a swing and a miss. That's swinging at a ball way out of the strike zone. 2 away. 1 more out. He can get his 900th win and then retire for someone who isn't a moron. All right, Kim Jae-won stepping in, 1 for 3 on the day with a single. And a beautiful curveball. Wow, that was pretty. It was beautiful. And outside, 1 and 1. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. Misses inside. 2-1. All right, the 2-1 pitch from Kim Bum-soo, pitch number 15 of the evening. And that's chopped foul. 2-2. And game over, sir. Thank you for strikeouts. All right. All right, Hanwha gets the win, 6-1. Yeah, Barria, great pitching. I'm still a little concerned that he's only throwing 3 pitches, but good pitching from the bullpen. Barria, 6 innings, only threw 79 pitches. He was on an 80 pitch. Thank you, Mississippi. Was on a pitch count, 80 pitch counts anyway, but was able to get 6 through 6, 3 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 1 earned run. Han Sung-hyuk, 1 inning, 12 pitches, 1 hits, 2 strikeouts. Pak Sang-won able to get through the inning also, and 20 pitches, a little scary there. A walk and a single, but struck out 2, and then Kim Bum-soo came in, 16 pitches, gave up a single, but also struck out 2. So hitting up and down the lineup. Won Young-mook was the only guy that did not, only starter that did not get a hit, but he was walked twice. John Jin-hyuk with a big single and a big sacrifice fly. An Chi-hong, No Shi-wan, 2 hits. EJ Wan, 2 hits. Everybody else just had 1 hit, so just hitting up and down the lineup. 11 hits on the evening. Doosan, I don't know what the running was, but and you know, the manager gets his 900th win. Congratulations. Does not mean just because you won doesn't mean it was a good job. Just like sometimes things just happen that you end up getting lucky. Just stupid again. I mean, just awful. Like the bunts finally paid off. Finally, 1 out of every 25 actually works, where they moved the runners over and was able to get a run on a sacrifice. But then the sacrifice bunt when you got a double, then another double, and then you sacrifice bunt. Like, doesn't make any sense. No sense whatsoever. Not understandable. Doesn't matter if it works if it's stupid. And everybody will say, well, if it works, it's not stupid. No, it's stupid. It's stupid. It's 100% stupid. But Hanwha able to get the win, 6-1 against Doosan. The rest of the week is not going to be easy, as tomorrow Yu Hun-jin versus Brandon, and then should be Sanchez versus Alcantara, as both of these teams have their 1-2-3 guys, 1-2-3 versus 1-2-3 on the pitching staff. So can Hanwha win another one? I guess we'll see. Thank you guys for stopping by, for checking it out. I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time.